everyone, and this is an overview of the Chore Bucks application for the Comp 495 class for Franklin University. Okay, so this is the sign up page. I'm recording this after doing this, so it's a little off. But so a couple of pages are already set up. I already have the logo, the home page set up. This is missing a navigation bar, which needs to be fixed by me this week. But it goes a little bit over what the project is or what the application can do if it was active and live. So you go to sign up. It's a basic sign up page. Obviously that route is broke, so we have to fix that. But it's a basic sign up page, so this would be one of Ryan's projects. The login page is the same thing, basic. They both work, they're just very basic, and there's no front end validation or requirements. The get in touch is actually my Google Voice number and my email. The pictures aren't linking correct, so I have to look at that of why the pictures aren't linking. I had an issue with that, and this is the home page. Again, this is the GitHub page where everybody can pull from. It goes over a little bit of what the project is, the tech stack, the project team. I made branches for each developer. So there's a Shiva branch and then a Ryan branch, and then each of them have documents on how to pull down from their specific branch and how to push up to their specific branch. This is just a document overview of a couple of key points, the overview. Chorebucks is a home organization web application for families. After signing up, parent users are set up a family, adding adult child users. The application will allow an admin user, which is a parent user, to accept a default chore with preset values, or the admin can create chores for a child. The child will then be able to add cart, complete chore, and request payments, and then the admin can send, remove funds from the child's account, while the child account can only remove funds as in spend it. It's going down. Yeah, so that's the goal, is to make a efficient way to track household chores and keep balances for a child's bank account. The project team is me, the project lead, and 495, Shiva, the back-end developer of 394, Ryan Hafer, the front-end developer of 294. The technical stack is going to be written with Ruby on Rails framework, hosted with a MySQL database, developed within RubyMine, the integrated development environment, hosted through AWS Elastic Beanstalk, routed through Route 53 of AWS. That is the current site that's available. The code is available on GitHub, and there's a base project available on S3 with a document on how each Shiva and Ryan can pull down from their branch in GitHub. Project requirements, just basically it has to be accessible over a browser, what the application can do with pushes to the database per the user. So an admin user can create users while a child user can just remove balances. This is the project schedule. Project tasks will be signed next week, of which each individual task each person is to do. The database design is there. The application design, I do zoom in a little bit so you can see it. This is a model of how someone would go about signing up. So they would view the sign up page, they would access the controller through the routes, the helper methods would help make a data push to MySQL, and then it would return a login page after the user has been verified. Admin user can do all of the things, all of the chores, or modifications to the database, but the child user can only do a couple. This is more of the UI design. This will be Ryan's section of it. That login page is very outdated, but I still need the chore database design, the visual medium of how they're going to see that and the account balances. And this is an overview of the team design. The Shiva back end, Ryan front end, and what the project applications are. And this is so far the project milestones. So the published original GitHub, and now we're waiting on Ryan to set up his local environment. Next thing I'm going to do is show you how the sign up process works. So sign up, again, basically it's very minimal. We're just going to make a test user account right now. There is some front end validation right now, not a lot. So the password field has to be filled out and it has to match each other, but that's about it. You can see that it did sign me up, test user. There's a to do there, send an email after sign up confirmation. You have to log in now after you've signed up. So I'm going to use the same thing. There is some validation here if the password doesn't match what the user or the database says. There is a return error message. Again, it's not very well constructed, but it works. This does show you're able to log in because at the top right, you should see log out now. Before you should have only you see sign up, sign in, or log in and sign up, and you don't see log out. I tried to show you for the new window, but it kept my session ID. So, but yeah, if you go to log out, you'll see that those two navigation pages pop up. And that's just a Ruby on Rails if then else condition. Okay, well, thank you for listening. All right.